You have to
I think I know.
dead.
I think.
You know.
hey, Garth.
Yeah.
Death Note music doesn't trigger, right?
Oh, that one's
don't.
good. That's a flip of it. And like it's, I think it's a Funimation anime, and Funimation's still around and pretty litigious.
I've used it before.
If you've used it before, then
I did not get flagged for it. Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
Just go for it.
Yeah, we have like PTSD. Whenever we
I know. I don't.
we're just like, what did it? What fucking did it? And we all like go Columbo mode and like, what? Which song was it?
Most of the time, it just ends up being disappointing. It's like, oh, it's that one?
It's this? Wait, this is owned by Square Enix? Oh shit!
Fucking Square Enix is that's a no go.
They're I love it. Yeah, so if you guys are willing to accompany him, he'll walk a ways away from everyone.
Yeah, totally.
Can you guys give me an account on when you guys met Leona?
I mean, you know when I did.
I mean, okay, not like that. I meant like recently, when you guys were going to Almira.
Okay, well, we were tasked with escorting a Sister of Lights back to Almira. At a point, we stopped and separated from Justice at Jericho. During that time, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but when we came back, they were chatting.
Flint is keeping an eye to make sure we're the only one around as this discussion is happening. No sneak thieves or anything like that. Does that sound right for you two as well? Looking at Jericho and Lucian.
Give us a short nod.
Who gave you guys the mission?
Riker?
Riker, as I recall.
History check?
Hey, who gave us the mission?
Yeah. So
It was Riker, right?
What were you doing?
Escorting Sister Raya back to Almira.
Correct. Why was she there?
Yeah, so Jericho does say if it's a matter of timeline, it was after the kids had taken the plunge.
Good.
Why?
I didn't get through all Sebastian's notes. It took a while to decipher them. But I got through the more recent stuff. Well, I deciphered all of it, but I read up and memorized the more recent stuff. Sometime about his service prior to making it to you guys, his reassignment, and of course his espionage work on you guys. And then of course, everything up to now. Something struck out. Leona met you guys there. Well, met you. Looks at Jericho. How did Leona know you guys were going to Almira? How did she know the exact timing of it? To the point where she was able to walk down the road and greet you, knowing that you would be outside the city at night.
Well, I mean, she...
I figured she was just watching and waiting to when Jericho was sleeping.
That would be months of staking out for a random mission that she wouldn't have known was happening. Fuck's sake, when I met Mr. Barge, he was staked out outside our compound and he had been there for a while. But at this point, the Tadpole Maya has been dead for years. I was dead. Maven, Julius, and Seven were at the Golden Ziggurat. The underclass was incapacitated from taking the plunge, including, well, Zoe was still incapacitated, but not for that reason. There's no other rational reason that she could have known. Let me rephrase that. There's only one rational reason she knew.
Oh, we have a mole in our time?
We have a spy in our midst. Someone had to have alerted Leona or her side that you guys are going out on that mission. I hate having to say that. That means it's one of our. He looks at Lucian Bradford. One of our brothers, it's brother or sister that did that.
Yeah, that'd be someone in the upper class. There's no other options. But who would? Who? Why?
I have my theories.
Why is that the only? She could have been staking out a hold. The last time you saw her was at Chrysantine. She could have just been lying in wait for something.
They knew when the Chrysantine trial was going to happen. It happened on a regular basis. Leona would know that.
Alright, that was easy enough to write off.
You tell me, looks at Jericho. You really think Leona's the sort of person that would stake out a spot waiting in months for a random chance on something, or would she go out and do something about it?
You went into a wormhole, a rift in the sky. What's there to do about that other than wait and see if you turn up again?
The wormhole was back at the city of Chrysantine, not the Hold.
They're not that far from each other. They
But
could have just been waiting for you all to get back, for Maven to get back. You said Renvak was looking for him, right?
If they
He
were
was.
waiting outside the hold for us, would they not intervene when we were approaching?
We didn't exfiltrate Sycusia near our base.
Right.
They had time to know about us, but that still doesn't answer my question. Any particular day, any randomly determined day, could be a day Sister Rayla was escorted back, right? How would she know? There's no way she staked out outside the compound for months. Not you guys saw the things they had on their side, the legion of undead they had. Why would you send someone so important to stake out outside a spot when you can just send the severed head of some undead to keep an eye on the place?
So let's say that someone did tell them. Tell her. Who could it have been? Who was in the hole that knew when Raya was being brought back to Almira?
Serena Shamash, Captain Riker, Commander Donner. Not John and Marbrook, right? He was
I
out.
don't think he was there.
He came back with Captain Severus, so he wouldn't have been there. Not John and Marbrook. Not Julius, Seven, or Maven, because they were with me at the Golden Ziggurat. Couldn't have been me, because I was fucking dead. I have my suspicions on it being any of you guys, considering how you guys nearly got killed. Although, if Leona's as clever as I understand, that might be a really fucking good ploy. But he shrugs. I'm not about to run Inquisition or a spy report like Viper was. I want to place my trust in people. So who's that leave? That takes out you three. Greg or Flora.
I mean, the number of people that even interacted with her is extremely limited.
You don't need to interact with her to know about her, and I think we all know about her.
can't see Valkyrie doing it. Greg.
She's a fucking enigma, but she sort of has a certain indifference towards everything that makes me not think she wants to do anything.
Greg
doubt
was
it.
clear a threat out and sell it, and he wasn't out to her.
I don't think it was Caster.
Have we ruled out the possibility of one of us getting planted with something?
Like the tavern before?
Maybe.
I doubt it. I feel like Mr. Bard would have lauded that over us when we last met him.
Probably.
I don't think it's Captain Riker. Maven, I could see it. A small chance, but he wasn't around. He was somewhere else entirely.
The fact that it wasn't around is probably the reason
There's
she
our
picked that time. No, something this reckless, it had to have been someone from your class, right?
There's only two ways to go about it. Whoever did it. They did so impulsively or with very careful calculation. That's the only way to reason it.
Well,
They-
there's two people that are extremely calculated.
If I'm being honest with you, I know Erica might seem a bit of a likely suspect, but I got my doubts.
Doesn't
I don't
make
think
sense
she-
for her.
She certainly seemed forgetful ever since getting back to the compound.
Did you ever get her notes back?
You get a shrug.
I gave him over to Carolyn. I was gonna stash him somewhere when I made it back in, but, well,
Carolyn.
he shrugs. You guys already know what happened with that.
Carolyn.
If it's Poe, I'm gonna take the plunge when I get back. I swear to the light, if it's fucking Poe, I've lost all faith in the world.
No, the only possible chance for him and I would say probably casters if they have a chip on their shoulder, but they aren't stupid enough to try and pick that fight.
Alright,
Or
I'm gonna
set
start
it
writing.
as
I'm gonna
our
start doing some
damnation
X's
for
here.
us.
So, not
Yep.
Poe, not
Yeah, Poe's
Caster,
easy.
not Erica. I don't think Riker.
Hey, brother. Truth is,
I
the
don't
game
think
done
Connor.
been rigged from the start. Yeah.
Oh my god, he's Benny now.
That's pretty great.
That was
Benny
a good
boy.
thing, brother. Suit. Benny has. I don't think it's Donner, mostly because I don't know shit about him, so there's no point in trying to guess that.
What about, do you think Doran might do it to try and help Maven in a weird way? In a roundabout way kind of thing?
The thing is, how does this help Maven?
As like a...
Right? How?
Maven started to see, like, maybe their calculations were off. They could have saved on something XYZ ABC. And then this is, Leona and Jericho are clear signs of, like, their dramatic failures in the past.
Hey, fuck you.
The thing
Hey,
is, like, that
you're a
doesn't go.
fucking
That
fucking
doesn't.
dude.
It doesn't tie into Doran's theory on the futility of things, right? It doesn't matter what happens. That's sort of the daunting part of it. So, I don't think Doran gives a shit about Maven enough to do any of that. And if it was trying to change, like, the future, there's no point in changing the future, because you can't change the future, because it's already calculated. I don't think Doran.
I don't think Doran either. I
don't think
know
so.
what I think.
I already have a pick in mind, just so you guys know. So,
Yeah, me too.
Better pick up the ball.
then let's just cut to the good stuff.
I think Jericho, he sort of like paces along
Yeah,
the
betray Hamas.
outskirts of the conversation here before he stops
Wait a sec.
and turns back towards Clint.
You think of what I'm thinking? I really hope. I really, really hope that you're thinking of someone different than what I'm thinking. Because if we both arrived at the same conclusion independently,
She seemed very upset with me when we got back.
Sebastian's note said that.
Maybe if it was her, that'd mean that what she would have wanted Leo to kill me for me to go with her.
Maybe you're just a tax. Lynn
That's
already
right.
took some people from us. Carolyn knows she wants you.
So get rid of two different problems at the same time.
She didn't like Jericho when we were at Lake Murray first time.
Pretty sure she pulled the
Trey.
crossbow on you pretty immediately.
And she liked me even less when she found out I didn't want to go with Leo. And that,
So you broke the deal that she set up in the background. And not only that, in breaking that deal, you got a lot of people endangered.
including Greg.
Carolyn is known to be impulsive when it comes to the people she cares about. She trades you and buys clemency for everyone else. How did she take it when I died?
Oh, how did she take it? I don't even remember. Holy shit.
I believe she was relatively ambivalent, on the surface at least.
Yeah, she's pretty shut down.
Shut down as opposed to neutral, like, say, Flora.
Yeah, like, actively, like, I can't feel emotions about this kind of thing.
Shock.
Yeah.
Which would buy a distrust of the watch.
It only takes a moment to make a very bad decision. So if she's in a broken state, she could...
And Leona has a fistful of watch rings.
One sending away. I think he looks down at his own watch ring as he says, "Thought crossed my mind more than once. Never acted on it."
And with Zoe doing this crazy shit she's doing, I know Carolyn talked to her before she said out. She would have. Fuck. Fuck. Alright. Keep thinking on. If you guys got counter theories, then by all means, but remember, we gotta work with what we got. And what we got is we're in the middle of fucking nowhere, while all our potential suspects are at different corners of the fucking world. So, focus on the op. And we'll have the light sort us all out when we get back to the hold. Or at the God's Eye. Fuck.
Do you think she reached out, or Leona just took advantage of a situation?
How would Leon know who to choose? No. Leona's good, but she didn't see us that much. And regardless, if Carolyn agreed.
She agreed.
Exactly. She didn't report it. She didn't do anything else. She agreed. And she didn't tell anyone about it. People that might have helped. Might have swung things different.
I fucking got the right to send Sebastian to watch us.
Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. I just find it a bit ironic that Sebastian wasn't the first spy to enter into the compound. Fuck. Alright. The heavy heart, I say it. I confess it to you guys with, but we gotta stow it. We got a job to do. And all this investigation is pointless if we all fucking die. So, let's get back at it. And not a word of this to anyone. One patrol's bad enough.
Joker.
Hmm?
Thanks for bringing this up.
You're welcome, and I'm sorry. To all of you. I've I've given you that which I have become thoroughly familiar with. I've burdened you with the truth. So I'm sorry.
It's better to know than. Fuck words. It's better to know.
Sometimes ignorance has its merits. Come on.
As you head back, seeing them off, they go. Ward gathers everyone up. Right. Let's make north of the hills, check out these lower mountains here. See what we can see, start picking up info about the Yurthak while we wait.
Hold up a hand. I got a point, Lieutenant. Those two
But
point to the recruits. Ain't never navigated ZLZ zone. I know it ain't ZLZ fully up there, but it's getting close.
it is close. We'll keep a QRS team. They'll stay with me in it. We'll proceed y'all in groups.
After that,
Take it slow. We're in no rush. Find out what you can. Get the area. If there's anything up there, let's track it. See what we can find out.
what's the ETA on the captain?
Hard to say. The last report we got from him. Dungeon's a little bit trickier than they thought it was going to be.
No plans of vice versa contact.
Not exactly. But the plan right now is to just collapse the whole first floor. Let everything that's in there stay in there.
First floor.
It's deep. Very deep.
This is actually enough to be a problem for a different day.
Till after the bone collector's dealt with.
Unless they're correlated.
What was that?
I'm just wondering if they're correlated, ma'am.
Do you have reason to believe so?
Just my Kemper theory.
Got it.
Just a theory, though.
Alright. She just looks over. Something wrong?
No, ma'am. Just sad to see people go. I'm already going to my sheet. I'm already going to my
Does
sheet.
does she get the double entendre?
I would say, like, I feel like she has a pretty good gauge on Clint, so I would say she gets advantage on insight if I can have that. I would not have Bardic. I would not give Marcel Bardic. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh
Jesus! I will have the insight.
He lied as easily as he breathed.
Understood. Since I'm going to be in the back, I'm going to need Lieutenant for the squad. Do you want to take over this one?
Insight check. Insight the insight.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hold that.
Giving you space. Damn.
These sorts of days, huh?
She's not terrible at lying, but
Tasking you to distract you.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate the opportunity, man. Thanks. All right, so we'll get up and walk over. What's the split? Who's running with the QRS with you?
I'll take Vicious with me. You split off. We'll go back. Vicious can move quickly and shoot far and fast. If we need to move, we move. If not, she looks over to Victor. I need to hear everything you can tell me about this bone collector. Let's move. 2 squads. You take the first, we'll follow 10 minutes behind.
Roger that, man.
So you begin to head out.
So this is essentially just her squad.
Correct.
Roger.
Ward squad.
Ward
Not Ward squad.
squad up. Yeah, so they basically have the 2 most competent with the 2 least experienced.
I don't know if Ward would be most confident, I'm afraid. Which is a little
I'm trying to find
thing to
kind
say.
ways to say not shit and good.
Yeah.
So, sword, shield.
Hmm.
Fair.
Gun.
So you move out. It doesn't take any bit of challenge to get there, as this is pretty
Right.
clear at the moment.
Yeah, I
But
imagine
as you
after the
get set
flashback
up-
from a few days ago, probably
Right.
scared a lot of shit off.
The first priority is going to be finding somewhere to rest at night. Well, day's end, rather.
Is there like a cutoff, I guess, or a threshold where it significantly plunges into darkness, like tree line or mountainscape? I'm assuming mountainscape, but
You see
Got it.
these 3 mountains?
see that one.
Why is this one not letting me click? There we go.
Basically,
so
this
these three.
line.
The
On
larger
the
one.
other side of those.
This is like
It's at the
full
cusp
ZLZ.
of darkness.
Correct, where color has
Shit.
faded from the world and it is dark.
That works to our
Is-
advantage.
Is that thing providing like the only source of light over there?
Magval is the only thing illuminating this ways, right?
Correct.
And we're at the edge of, from this direction, any potential Almira light. Shh. Okay. Yeah. God, one slip up and a fall down a mountain, and you end up in ZLZ.
The Dunzo.
You're fucking. If you aren't dead on the impact, you'll wish you were.
Oh,
And given that it flies, never say never.
There's a good chance it's gonna be just knocking people off a cliff.
you fall and break your legs. You can't see anything, but you hear footsteps approaching.
They're your footsteps, huh?
I felt like you feel sloshing approaching,
Ugh.
clittering, chattering, teeth scraping along the ground.
Rattling.
Nothing good. So, as you make your way over, first, who's finding a place to stay for the night?
Looks at Bradford.
Assist
Looks at
Bradford.
mirror.
I
do you
go.
want?
I go Bardic.
I will gladly take Bardic. Perception, survival, nature, animal handling.
Survivor, lol, or nature, it'll get a different result.
If we find any animals out here, I'd be concerned.
I would lose a D8 and D4. Survival's just as go-to. Different results interesting. Survival's his go-to. God damn. okay.
Advantage. Well, actually, you know what? 28 is pretty good. But I
Well,
am assisted.
it could. It could
He
be.
rolled literally mid though. He has like
Yeah,
a
he rolled
50
10. You
He
can
has
get
a coin flip on rolling better. There you
See?
go.
So about that 40
Okay.
something. No,
Yeah,
I'm gonna do math
you
for 40.
you tell me what you find.
I
Oh,
find
it's a 4
a
star
paradise.
hotel out here.
It's a 4 square
There's
meal.
a-
Yo, is that a Hilton?
There's a Hilton with a Sangolio staying at it right now. That's crazy.
I as Garth don't know what this would be. What would be like the? I don't want to say best case scenario. It might be best case scenario. Fuck it, best case scenario, like front running base for as close as we can to this mountain without like probably setting off alarms. Probably the foot of this mountain at the closest. So maybe like in this-ish area.
I think a cave would be good,
Cave would probably be
so
good.
we can see it
If we
from
could-
above.
If we could find a cave that has some
Ooh, I got something for you. Yep, perfect.
with the
Hey, yo?
knowledge he had previously of like electromagnetism and stuff, is there anything he can find that has like some mildly disruptive factors of that?
I mean, the Earth itself is disruptive in general.
Actually, yes, there is. You find what looks to be like a stone cairn.
Ooh.
Hey,
With a large carved circular stone rolled in front of it. Almost like an old school Roman tomb.
For some reason, the rock has moved. It says Jesus was here. Lol.
He left a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be an excellent spot. Would he be able to? He's not great at stealth. He would be able to find the location. Would he be able to send someone ahead as like a forward scout to make sure it's not trapped like the fucking cockroach shit house?
Absolutely. Roll me. Who are you designating? Oh, who's doing it?
I would probably say either Clint or Jericho are the best equipped for this.
Hey,
Very
I'm
fast
good at
and
making
stealthy.
sure a place has roaches.
We want the opposite.
I'm good. Yeah,
We're literally like
I go
Jericho.
there, find
Okay.
out if there's roaches. I don't.
Roll
find
me
or-
thieves' tools.
Oh,
That's an
lots
interesting
of decks,
choice.
and I have a +6.
That's what you do for traps. Yeah.
Yeah, proficiency in these tools.
I don't have proficiency.
Can I help him?
Don't.
Probably
Okay.
be you
Just
instead.
Are we spending-
dissolution.
Can I help him?
You can. Yeah.
How stealthy is Lucian?
Okay. So
Ooh,
you have thieves' tools, right?
I have thieves' tools, yes.
And you have perception. So I will
I
give you perception with advantage for Jericho because of Lucian's thieves' tools.
Okay.
Wait, say that again?
Roll your perception.
Okay,
With advantage.
Jericho,
Right.
roll perception advantage, take a bardic.
gotcha. I'll roll this, see if I need it.
Perfect. It is definitely,
The first one was a one.
definitely tripped. That's twice you've done that now.
Stop
yeah,
doing
that's
this.
twice.
Right.
Well, actually,
Twice
keep
today.
doing it. You keep getting the 20s.
Oh yeah, it's definitely tripped.
This was definitely some sort of burial ground. And it looks like they've wanted to make sure people don't get disturbed their long since deceased loved ones.
They loved ones. There we go. I said all that you just said.
So, Lucian, roll me a thief's tools to disarm him.
Got it. Okay.
Breaking into tombs.
I'm assuming dexterity, right?
Or intelligence, either or.
Hey.
I will
Go
take
for it.